the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last year's national champions, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. Quick catch through the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Signs the quick throw. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Try and throw 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere for the loss of the ball.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Hit as he throws it deep. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here's the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that previous play. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Yellow Jackets move into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. Has the 1st down and more. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a 1st down to keep this drive alive.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
And the Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Cal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tech offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to throw for it on third and short. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And now the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Makes the grab. It's Edwards. You bring him down after a short gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Golden Bears trying to cash in here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Makes the catch. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting a pushback. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A play action, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Contact as he threw it. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. California's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they get the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Sends right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass not complete. Play on this drive coming up. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Powell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's got it in the open. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. Offense getting set. It's second down. Using his legs. It's power. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Running play called on fourth down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Tech offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the football. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense runs out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Wow, they get positive yards here. They have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
High completion makes it second and medium. And they'll give it to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He hands it to the back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. A short completion of the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Golden Bears keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Cruz, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. see if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 33.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Leaning on the run game here late. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is really good pressure applied by the defense. They force him out to his left, but with nobody home, he decides to tuck it and go. He's able to turn it into a nice short game.
And the Golden Bears are in the red zone now. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Now here's the toss play.
And this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. was a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one